In this video, we'll be looking at how to ship a package using Transtream's personal shipping app. You can access the personal shipping app from our website or desktop application. In this example, we'll access it from the desktop application. Click on Personal Shipping to open the shipment details screen. The app recognizes your company's address details and populates the information under the Ship From tab. You can change these details if required by entering information manually, or if you have a saved address, select it from the address book by clicking on the icon. At the bottom of the Ship From tab, tick the Save as New Address Book entry box if you've entered an address and want to save it for future use. Place a tick in the Request Email Notification box to receive email notifications on the progress of this shipment. Next, under the Ship To tab, enter attention and address details manually, or click on the address book icon to select an address. We'll click on the icon to open the address book window. Enter information in the filters, then double-click on a line to populate the Ship To details. Once the Ship To details are entered, the system recognizes if this is a domestic or international shipment. If an international address is entered, you're required to enter additional information. We've covered this in more detail later in the video. Next, you can validate the address information. This checks that the address is correct, which minimizes post-shipment adjustments. To do this, click on the Validate button. Alternatively, once all details have been entered, the system will validate the address when you click on the Next button. We'll show the address being validated later in this video. Under the Package Details tab, the system displays one package. Now, enter the weight and dimensions. If multiple packages are being shipped, click on the Add button and you'll see that a package has been added. Repeat the process of entering the weight and dimensions for the additional package. It's important to note that fields with a red asterisk next to them are mandatory and you can't proceed until information has been entered. Add additional information such as a shipper reference and tick the relevant box if insurance, confirmation, or Saturday delivery is required. When complete, click on the Next button. The system validates the address details as mentioned earlier and prompts you when it can't find a match. Review the details and click on the Update Address button to use the alternative. Then, click on the Next button again. You'll be directed to the Choose Rate screen. Rate shop results, based on carriers and services configured in your system, are displayed. Select the carrier and service you want to use, then click on the Confirm Rate button. Click on the Next button to be taken to the Confirm and Pay screen. Under the Payment Information section, a list of previous credit cards displays. Here, you can click on a card or enter a new card by clicking on the Add New Payment Method, then enter the card details. Once you've entered the details, the Pay and Print button will display. In this example, we'll select a card from the list. Under the Shipment Summary section, review all shipment information before finalizing and paying. If changes are required, click on the navigation bar at the top of the screen to take you back to previous screens. To find locations where you could drop off your packages, click on the View Drop-Off Locations link next to the carrier logo. Once all the information is complete, click on the Pay and Print button. By clicking on the Pay and Print button, you're accepting the personal shipping terms and conditions, which can be reviewed here. A carrier shipping label will be generated. Print and place the label on the package. Now, we'll look at how to complete an international shipment. In this example, we've entered an address outside the US with one package. You'll notice that the navigation bar displays international. First, you're required to enter a general description of the contents of the package in the Content Description field. Then, click on the Next button. You'll be directed to the International screen, where you're required to enter detailed information in order to generate customs documentation. Now, click on the Add Content Item button. A line opens where you can enter the quantity of goods, description, and additional information required for the receiving country's customs authority. Repeat the process for additional products in the package. You're required to choose the rate and details for payment. When you click on the Pay and Print button, a consignment note, along with commercial invoices and a shipper's letter of instructions are generated.